It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at Highmark Stadium in upstate New York. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Minnesota Vikings taking on the Buffalo Bills. And we are underway in Buffalo. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
My shit is not moving smoothly at all. What time is it?
They'll run with a former member of the Crimson Tide, Damian Harris. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
They'll keep it on the ground. Harris again.
You got touch me, big man. Just sit this little
He's stopped near the 35 at the 34.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. Strong start by this defense. 3rd and short, they go with a run. Stonewalled for no gain.
I played for a guy who always talked about setting tones and meeting force with force. That felt like it on that play, didn't it? And they met it in a big way and won. What a great job by the defense.
Allen will look to throw for it on 4th. There's the former Vikings, Stephon Diggs. And he is going to have the Bills first down, and they come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some.
I remember in pregame when we were talking to him on the field, and he took his gloves off and showed us his fingers. A few misshapen ones in there, and now we know why, trying to catch those types of bullets.
That was a dart. Yeah, even for... Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And the Vikings are going to have it here just past the 25. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
Going to begin the drive here in Madison. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. play action. Cousins. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Von Miller, he was the one getting in there, able to wreak his usual havoc.
2 plays so far, a run and a pass attempt, and both have gone backwards.
Probably not how they drew that up.
Not at all.
Looking for a better play coming up on third. Cousins with work to do after the sack as he brings his guys up on a 3rd and long. Under pressure, and they get to him again. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. Now on 4th down, we've got a whistle here and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Here's Ryan right now as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. And this returnable for Hines. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Remember last time out they threw the interception on their first drive. Good news, their defense backed them up, so it's still 0-0 here as they begin their second possession.
Yeah, one great way to judge a defense, how do they handle what we call sudden change? When all of a sudden, you know, it goes against their offense and they have to run out the field and try and put out the fire. Give this one great kudos for getting out there and not letting that interception lead to points. Excellent job by them defensively.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. And this one is going to be off the mark. Too far out in front.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
Good play call there, Coach. Don't worry about it. You got it.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Throwing is Allen on 3rd. It's complete to Diggs. And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45. So they're going for it, and here's Allen. That's caught by Gabriel.
Play call, Coach. Oh my God, with the beautiful hot route.
Bills touchdown. Gabriel Davis, 45 yards. And the Bills' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
All the receivers in the league are plenty good enough, otherwise they wouldn't make it in the NFL. But the ones that go to the Pro Bowl, they have refined route running ability.
Allen will try to throw for it. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't
What?
get it in.
Every receiver's coach.
They dropped a lot of passes on here.
Focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
Actually fucked up. Y'all think they'll end up nerfing that a little bit? Or roughing the catching?
Kenny Nwagu now out of his end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the
I guess it's, you know,
22-yard
they're trying
line.
to showcase their knockout mechanics, but they drop a lot of passes.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goal.
Man, this nigga still play football? Oh, okay, I'm thinking
thinking
that's somebody else. I was
Yeah,
gonna
and
say.
every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a
He
drive
does, though. I believe he
that
plays
deep in
for
your
the
own
Falcons.
territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position.
That was pretty ready for that.
They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make
Already
it 2nd
down.
and 4.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field when his number is called. The way he's running it, I keep going back to him.
On 2nd down, this is Madison.
No.
They give him
Big ass
about
dude.
4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be 3rd and about the length of the football. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
This goes out wide from Madison. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the third down play. A first down throw for Cousins. This is Alexander Madison out of the backfield with it. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 6-0 our score after one.
It's crazy when you get that too. It's so easy to you drop that shit for no reason. All right,
So
y'all.
they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
They working, but we working too.
From the gun, here's Cousins. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 4. They'll go Madison up the middle. And he'll lose yardage here. Going down back at the 28. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive.
Get the ball, get the football, get the fucking football. Let me click on him, let me get that fucking interception.
He's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5.
Ah, man, come on.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
Oh, no.
And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
And Brad, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line, because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help against the run.
Trying the power game with Ham. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. This offense 2 for 2 on 3rd downs on this drive. This is the most important of them all, 3rd and goal. And this pass broken up.
Jumpy, G.
Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
And no hesitation about this decision here. Confidently, they're going to go for this. 4th and goal from the 3. Throwing, Cousins. And this is going to be intercepted.
Yeah. Good block. Goddamn.
And he is going to score. It's a pick 6 and a Bills touchdown. So they go for it on 4th and goal, hoping to get 6, and it's 6 the other way.
If hindsight is 20/20, they would have gone in and kicked the field goal, but by being aggressive, it actually cost them. Give up 6 points going the other way.
They're going to run it with Harris. And he is going to be stopped short of the goal line. Oh, they'll mark him inside the 1. He just couldn't keep churning those extra few inches, and the 2-point attempt is turned aside. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. Nwangu now from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. The last time, everything looked pretty good except that final play on the pick six. And now they've got to come right back out here, Charles, and try to pick up the pieces and get things going again.
Yeah, it certainly seems dire, doesn't it? But there is a silver lining, and it is hard to see so soon after that touchdown. But the game plan was definitely working. They were generating offense, had the ball beyond midfield, getting moves on each down against the defense. So they were moving it well.
That looks like a football movie.
Probably tough to remember those good things on that last drive when it ended like it did. The Vikings on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Throwing is Cousins. They'll get this to the long group. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Here's Madison running on first down. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. To throw, Cousins.
Whoa, 54. Jeez. No, don't celebrate. What the fuck? I'm upset.
That's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
They'll try to get it on the ground with Madison. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. 54 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it'll be 2nd down. At the 47-yard
line. Yeah. Nigga, you know this nigga. Hey, he got to get it done, right?
2nd down, Cousins.
Bring that pressure back. Bring that first quarter pressure back.
Not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
Let him stop. Bring him about it.
An 8-play drive to this point. So here's play number 9 on 3rd and 7. Running from the shotgun with Madison.
Wow.
And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first. They had things a little spread out there with 4 wide receivers, and it opened up a running hole.
Yeah, not only do you get better running lanes because you are spread out, oftentimes when defenses see 4 wide receivers, they substitute in extra defensive backs, so you're blocking smaller personnel. That gives your running back a nice chance downfield against that type of a defense.
I hit the football.
At the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. First down now, but that clock rolling.
What? Supposed to be.
Cousins now.
They're not fucking sorry, ass nigga. Let's go.
That is an unforced error there that takes away what could have been a touchdown.
If I'm making excuses, and I am, sometimes the sun can be difficult on a ball like that. That looked like it was going to be right there, but it's in and out of his hands. And a potential big play goes by the wayside.
Over the middle, that's caught by Harry. First down there, but the clock continues to move. Now we give to Madison.
God,
Minnesota. Alexander Madison, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Vikings are on the board here in the final minute of the first half. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. A lot of football. Full half to be played. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. Out of the end zone, here comes Hines. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half. Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. He'll find Diggs once more on the completion. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Here's Allen on 1st and 10.
Terrible pass. First pass of the game.
Certainly feels like the classic second guess, but let's be honest about it. They had a chance going into halftime with the lead. Why did they take a chance with a throw there? I don't understand that.
Well, that's what I'm wondering. And now this defense has to try to protect that lead going into the locker room.
I'm gonna do what I said. Fuck. That's really why y'all didn't do what I said.
And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Now a second down throw for Cousins. Addison hauls it in. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on 4.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down. Cousins again.
Take it to the house. You gotta go. You gotta fucking run. Thank you. Shit. Our defense gotta carry us across this motherfucking goal line 3 times, 4 times, 5 times to get this win.
Do
what we gotta do.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
Probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you haven't been told.
Why did it take so long?
Incomplete, and that is how this first half will come to an end. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
It's not letting me pick my kickoff. Oh, here we go with this shit. My first time cutting it on was like before I played cotton.
The Vikings set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail it here as we resume play. Dangerous return man showing it here. And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line.
You know, we always talk about the chess match in a football game, but we're usually talking about offensive coordinator versus defensive coordinator. How about the special teams coaches? I think we just saw a big-time adjustment by one to help his team get a spark to start the second half.
Excuse me.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They'll start at the 40, so great starting field position following the interception.
Wrong way.
Cousins' throw pulled in by Jefferson. Room to maneuver at the 45 and down to the 29-yard line. The first play of the second half, a big success, over 30 yards.
That's the kind of play this offense desperately needed. They've got to be saying, our defense has kept us in the ball game. We're down, but we're certainly not out. And maybe that was the spark that they've been searching for.
Come on, y'all were ready. No way he gets that many yards.
It's second down. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Here's Madison getting it again on second. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 82 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Looking for a couple plays.
From the red zone now, Cousins. And he's got his man out of the backfield. It's
that goofy ass shit.
And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that'll bring up second down.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
Football, I couldn't turn around to grab him.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. On third down, they run with Madison. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Now Cousins on fourth.
Yes.
And they turn it over. The Vikings unable to convert here on fourth. And the Bills are going to get the football back. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. A handoff to Harris to begin the drive.
No.
15-yard line. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
Now, that's a run that warms a play caller's heart because you're actually set up to do whatever you want on offense. You can come right back and run essentially the same play because you have momentum, or you can fake that running play and throw something deep over the top, or you now feel like you have an extra down to play with because if you go ahead and just throw it and you don't get it, come back and try and pick it up on third down.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On third down, here's Harris. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Just 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
Well, partner, none of these runs individually have added up to a whole lot.
Now 3 plays, all 3 short runs, but together a first down.
Yeah, it's amazing how the narrative changes when you string them together.
You tell these niggas play hard.
And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
So from the 26-yard line, here's second down and 5. Throwing now is Allen. Little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. It's a gain of 13 and a Buffalo first down.
Now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now a first down carry for Harris. To the 43, second down.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Now here's another carry for Harris.
Oh, my shit was geeking out, man.
Across the 45.
2 straight 4-yard runs, and it is steadily working the ball downfield. To me, they're staying right on schedule. First down, you want 4 yards or more to set up the rest of the drive. They're getting exactly that.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Bills on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Here's Hines. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
And that's exactly what you're looking for at the inside linebacker spot. Versatility. He can drop into coverage, or as he did on that last play, use his speed to get to the perimeter and knock the ball carrier for a loss.
This offense 2 for 2 converting on these thus far, so why not try again here on 4th down? They'll go for it. Now Allen.
Great.
It's complete to Diggs. And he is going to have the Bills first down. It's a gain of 7 on 4th and 4. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. Harris running straight ahead. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
He already came through for them on this drive. No surprise that they were hoping he could do it again.
And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down. Here's Allen.
He got bombed, man. That's out of 5. Come on, call it. Y'all called that shit on me earlier.
And the Vikings are right back in this football game.
Damn. Completely threw my timing off.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
Throwing again, Cousins on 2nd and 10. This goes out wide from Madison. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. And they're going to speed things up here. Cousins now to throw on 1st down. And he's got this to Jefferson. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
Get down there. Y'all know what's coming.
And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16. From the shotgun,
Can't do anything, man.
He's got his man. It's taken in for
She wasn't playing like this the whole fucking game.
T.J. Hawkinson, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Vikings have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. What a great weapon. So often, such a big mismatch.
And there's no route he can't run. You name it, he's going to do it. And he's a matchup nightmare for the defense. No matter who they put on him, he's going to win the battle.
Cousins will try and throw.
Because you go fucking do it.
To cut the lead down to a single point. I guess the coach looked at the 2-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a 3-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call, and he felt good about what he had for a 2-point conversion. And now they're only down 3 and feel great about themselves.
So I make sure.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, 1-score game.
Man, if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping Chili on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
Allen looks to throw on 2nd down.
That was a great pass, too.
That incompletion certainly makes this upcoming 3rd down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right play to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of the momentum the other side is starting to gain.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Here's Allen to throw it. And Diggs has it. And he is going to have a Bills 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Big hook up there, forced to throw it on 3rd down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you. You're in a dire situation now.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the 2nd half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Hey, they call timeout, Shaw.
The extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And Allen is actually going to throw it here.
Nice ball, coach. Yes. Yes.
So now an important conversion attempt here as the Bills line up to go for 2. That's caught. And he will get into the end zone. So the lead stretches from 9 up to 11. And the formula there on the 2-point try to go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
Nuwanger now from his end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Here's 1st and 10. Cousins on 1st down. He's going to let it fly.
Hey, he competed very well for that.
Would have been a big hitter if
I
they
thought
had
that was
connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Cousins now on 2nd down.
I gotta figure out these fucking linemen. Don't test it. Damn, you almost got that too.
Pick 6 and a Bills touchdown. This defense just continuing to do their thing, and now they add on to that lead with another pick 6.
And how about the way they played this entire game? Not only they put their stamp on it, but every time they try to mount an offensive challenge, they find a way to throw it. Multiple pick 6s. Oh, yeah, they'll enjoy watching this tape after the game.
And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more.
I guess the running backs can't catch on you if they can't catch.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Nuwanger now from his end zone.
He goes around. Okay. Crucial. That was terrible. He might have had that one. I can't front. He might have had that one.
Here are the Vikings.
That nigga old player just stopped him from getting a touchdown.
Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again. It hasn't been the cleanest game for him, but there was a sign of improvement as he looks towards the next one. Nice bit of scrambling to move the sticks, and even more importantly, he didn't risk adding another interception to his ledger.
That'll be caught. It's Rager. Down the sideline he goes. Touchdown, Vikings. Jalen Rager, 42 yards. And the Vikings have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
They'll look to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They attempted to fade to the back corner of the end zone unsuccessfully. And I've been with you long enough, Brandon. I know it's not one of your favorite calls.
Well, it's interesting. Before working with you, I always viewed that as you're just taking away space and you're trapping yourself in a corner. But you actually have told me they're trying to create space where space is not.
Yeah, it's really a weird deal, isn't it? But you've got to just move that defender inside to create that separation. Space where there just isn't much.
Well, that certainly makes things more interesting. You get the score, then you get the onside kick. A little uphill battle still, but a start.
It's not mission accomplished, but the plan is working. They are in a great spot right now, and the best part, they put the defense right back out on the field after having already scored.
Yeah, they've got the momentum here now.
Tunnel.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
A lot of practice time, a lot of thinking goes into 2-minute drills, even on the defensive side. So now you want to make sure the guys understand. Continue to be aggressive, but make sure you're smart in doing so.
On second down, Cousins again. They're going for Jefferson downfield. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
On third down, Cousins. Got his man, that's Harry. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
Well, he's had the interception woes in this one, Charles, and that time a little bold to throw it into double coverage, but he beat the double coverage.
Yeah, but I admire that he still will challenge defenders downfield, even though the ball's been in jeopardy a few times in this game. A nice ball there against multiple defenders, and they advance it downfield. They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
And this is so it's a late touchdown, but maybe too late. Still a little time left on the clock, however. Coming from where they were, they knew this was going to be tough, but they got the touchdown. Now they need the miracle, the onside kick and a little extra.
Yeah, and you have to get the onside kick and not have the ball bounce around a lot and eat up time. You want to be able to grab it, possess it, and get your offense out there for what you just termed a miracle last chance.
So now here are the Vikings faced with a big two-point conversion attempt. Steps away to his left. And he will get into the end zone as a two-point conversion is successful. And the lead is down to a field goal here in the fourth.
I'll be mad. It'll probably be like that this year.
So looking at this situation, you should have time for the onside kick and then at least one play. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here.
Man, he hit that early ass hit stick.
It's much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. So it's a victory here for the Buffalo Bills, and they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of... But now, it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one,
before I
and
get
it led
up
them to
in
victory.
it, they not come
So
and get
that'll
up
do it
in
for
it
us.
like
For my partner,
fresh.
Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. With that, we say so long from Buffalo.
Yeah.
First off, my name Toad, but it's really Tobe Chuku. Got a BM that keep my season, that keep me fruitful. Grew up wearing platinum FUBU on the Southwest eating fufu. And the hammer that I keep don't come with nails. Look, I ain't know who Bill Burr was until I met the man. Half my married to the street without a wedding band. I done peeped at all
MLB they
these
want to
rappers
right now.
secondhand. My pop said I'd be
I know it's a
broken,
lot more
barely
than
eat. I
playing it
should've
too.
bet the man.
They're big MLB YouTubers.
Cause I'm way up, long ways from the days I evade valet stores. Couldn't pay nowadays, all the cake I make us is enough to buy about 100 trucks. From Mercedes, I resage Chukwueze, then my babies. Label hit be trying to sway me, pay me. Wrote the game 2020, you can see it plainly. Can't nobody play me, I kill everything innately. At the helm of the mothership of drip, you can see me leaking. Be quiet.
Cool, my dog. I got to play with my dog yet.
But the way I cook, very seasoned. Everything around me moving like bachata. Usher told me do it my way. Frank Sinatra. Been a shotter, been locked in with my cotters. Now I got raving how
Damn, Tom Brady's not in the fucking game.
Home God,
no more Tom Brady in the world.
Need a clergy collar dodging fleas from you, dog. Adversely, I affect the demon with this God flow. Then put out my queen and yell out bravo. Yeah, we on baby number quattro. Yeah, my whole crib look like a art show. Yeah, pockets on avocado. I'm like a bird. Let me fly away. Nelly Furtado. Bye.
You're. Is that disrespectful?
Who's the best MC? Cole, Kendrick, and me. Instead of comparing the three, let us exist in peace. I'm really just getting started. You've only witnessed the tease. 10,000 steps ahead as I choke on it. 2017 was my moment of truth. I was a year away from not being known as a youth. Approaching manhood. Peach fuzz covered my chin. Even then, I would leave rap going with the wind. I'm not a Muslim, so why would Allah pretend? I'm not too good at following trends. I am the trend. I am the truth. I am the God. I am the Zen. There is no way around it. My just make amends. These flows are coated golden. If you the then I must be the cold and exploding what the commode is. Real soon they gonna have to mention Mr. Clay the magician with the greatest of Drizzy, Drakes, and Wheezies, Andres and Jiggers, Pac, Biggie, and Nas, Face Mob, Yeezy, and Raekwon. It's easy to say these things looking for clout, but this is non-fiction. The proof's in the pudding, it's none missing. You and your opinion, you can stick that up your... I jumped to touch the sky and landed on planet Uranus. Houston, we got a problem. No need to look for solutions. I'm stacking Eisenhowers. Deceased presidents in the wall in my residence as I increase stepping on balling forever while kissing the sweet melanin of a broad that I met in the Netherlands. Address me as Marcus Clay, the developing veteran. That's why I got no time to sleep. I gotta creep the late night to get this cake to bake right. I'm thinking real estate licenses. I've seen multiple moments of
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Cleveland Browns Stadium on the shores of Lake Erie. Today we've got a fun little clash in the AFC as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Cleveland Browns.
He's a superstar.
Here's the former Auburn kicker Daniel Carlson to get this one started. And off we go from Cleveland. And here's Jakeem Grant from his end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
They paying a nigga $55 million a year to be a 78 overall. I'm broadcasting. If you're able to go to my thing and then connect to the live, it's on YouTube. Yeah, I'm not in the chat on my phone. I'm in the chat on my phone, so I can't share play from there. Yeah. Keys HD. Nah. Yeah. for right now. He didn't ask you. That was not your turn. Alright, we out here. Oh man, my character's good too. Oh, I lied. Yeah, I'll do that for you. Browns versus the Raiders.
At their own 13-yard line.
Way to make a play.
Alright, let's get to it. We're getting the hang of this shit a little bit better.
Pushing that rock down the field.
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And he'll get this one up to about his 14. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play. It's second down.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now it's Watson. And he'll get this one to Cooper complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Boy, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38.
We expected this defense to be tested by this passing game coming into this one. And there's an example on this first possession of the game.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Watson off play action. This will be caught downfield by Moore. Touchdown, Cleveland. Elijah Moore, 48 yards. And the Browns march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage. Well, they spoke about the importance of getting off to a good start.
I told y'all I didn't break nobody.
Charles,
let's go.
zone for the touchdown.
And what an advantage for them. They're already clicking one drive in. Didn't need to wait to get up to full speed. We had heard about the extra time they put in with each other, trying to learn each other's skills, what they liked, the whole deal, and it paid off early in this one. I would expect them to keep firing on the next drive and keep that connection going.
They wasted no time showing how aggressive they're going to be in this game. They get the quick score, and then they go for 2, CD.
Surf's up, partner. And when surf's up, you ride the wave. They felt great about that quick drive, put in the end zone. Why not go for 2? They felt comfortable with the play call that they had.
And the home crowd loves it. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
They be in court like Chubbs. the things that my client can do for
From his
the
end zone,
community
here comes Carter.
outside of jail as opposed
And they're going to
to
start
inside
in a
of jail.
He's brought down at the 11.
Nigga, he shot somebody. Go to fucking jail.
And Garoppolo going to lead the Raiders up here 1st and 10 at their own 11. On the ground is Jacobs to start the drive. And he takes us across the 15 to the 17. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
From the 17, here's 2nd and 4. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. That's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to 3rd down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play.
Got in there.
My defense off the
Come on,
field.
dude.
And he is going to have the Raiders 1st down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1.
3rd and 1, who are you going to call? Not the scat back. You go with the big man. Hand him the ball and let him get upfield and pick up a 1st down.
I thought this nigga Fitz was gonna be out
He gets this to Devontae Adams. That one good for 13 and a Raider 1st down. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. So credit the tackle to Juan Thornhill.
Not a huge play, but I think they're more than happy with how it turned out. Don't be surprised to see them revisit that call because there was a lane there for more than just 5 yards. Put it in your back pocket and break it out when you need it later.
Cause Jay Sean is almost a grown-up. Like, his parents ain't never there. He always got to clean
On
there.
2nd down, here's Garoppolo.
Oh,
Straight to
no.
Adams. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. We got to like what you're seeing from this offense here on the first drive. A nice, sustained series to begin the game, and it will continue after picking up another 1st there.
Would you say the word methodical comes to mind? I love the execution. I love what they're doing on this drive. They're controlling the ball, controlling the game, controlling the clock.
Garoppolo going to change the look here. They'll run right here with Jacobs. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Here's Jacobs from the gun. And some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. That one good for 13 and a Raider 1st down.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the 1st quarter.
On 1st down, they go with Jacobs again.
There's no way that I'm right there and end up going like that. Come the
1st
fuck.
and goal and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. Now Garoppolo. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Barreling in for the sack, Shelby Harris. 1st first and goal, looked like things were set up nicely, and now all of a sudden on second and goal, Charles, a big challenge ahead of them.
And you have to know when you're this close to the goal line, things are going to happen faster, so you've got to get the ball out quick. Not going to have much time in the pocket before the defenders bring pressure.
One quarter down, 8-0 the score. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17. To throw is Garoppolo. That is caught inside the 5. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. From the 3 now, here they come on third and goal. Now they send a man in motion right. Jacobs.
I didn't go to the side like that. What the fuck was that?
Touchdown Raiders.
What a luxury it is to
wait, no, the hole's right there. Don't put your player right there.
5'10", 220 pounds, and he's not afraid to get in there and get the tough yards.
Okay, don't score touchdown.
Finishes off this drive with a touchdown run.
Now for the extra point, Daniel Carlson. And it's up and good. So maybe a bit early here to try to match the 2. Man. They're content to trail by 1 at 8-7. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. On the return from his end zone is Grant. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Browns drive about to get started. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Second down, here's Chubb again. Taking it right down Broadway. And he's going to have a Browns first down as he's able to get this up past the 40.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And after the good game last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
Partner, one thing I was lousy at growing up, track and field. I could never anticipate the start before a race, but how about that backer? He figured it out, jumped the count, and turned it into a really nice play for his defense.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up second and 12. Watson now to throw. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 44-yard line. A new set of downs after a strong pickup of 16 yards.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
So here's a first and 10 now in Raider territory at the 44-yard line. Off of play action, it's Watson. For the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes. And that's going to be a first down. Well done. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch, especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and of course, foot dragging.
A little tapestry, if you will.
Oh, I like it.
Now we'll play fake, and it's Watson. Oh, what a read on the outside as it's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Merrick. And the Raiders are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line.
Partner, I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
Taken in by Adams.
So he pulled back to not get the interception? What's up with that, man? Y'all know what's coming. What are y'all doing?
And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
On play action, now Garoppolo. Throw left side complete. That's Adams. 1:55 left to go in the first half of play. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Cole. Now he's free at the 35, and finally brought down at the 31-yard line. A big pickup of 38.
It's not a surprise when you read scouting reports and watch tape because you know he's a heck of a player. But he is so difficult to get down in the open field. They just want to get him the ball and let him do his thing.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. On play action, it's Garoppolo. Pass thrown to Adams. He's got it.
Really get stick. What the fuck?
17 yards is the pickup there for number 17.
That's the 3rd time on this drive that these two have connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going. And right now, it's paying off with big chunks of yardage as shown by that last play.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. They'll send the tight end in motion. They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. The Raiders trying to move quickly, trying to get everybody back to the line. 2nd down, Jacobs once more.
There's no way he gets
He
yard.
will maneuver his way down to about the 7. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. Looking to throw. Garoppolo. Incomplete. And we're down to 8 seconds now.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. The kick by Carlson is good. And they stake claim to the lead here. It's 10-8. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, That's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
I'm not really feeling that. I'm not really feeling that. I'm gonna do that type shit. Beautiful, awkwardly in front of me. Let this be down.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
Shout out to you on the
The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway. From his end zone, here comes Carter. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23.
Missed the ball hand 54.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what do we use?
There he goes, left side. Finding room at midfield. Still on his feet. Davante Adams. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Davante Adams. 77 yards. And the Raiders come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. Carlson now to add the extra point.
I got to press and release it.
He's got it, and that'll make the score 17-8.
Like, pressed and released it, and he didn't come out of it straight until many more steps.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. On the return from his end zone is Grant. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Cleveland offense ready to go. They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side, so now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a 3-possession game.
Family, 6 strikes.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began, thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on 1st down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Back to throw, Watson. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow him to convert a 3rd and 18. Faking the give, now Watson. Right back to Njoku. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a 1st down.
A couple of 1st downs right in succession, and this is an offense that could really use a good drive.
and they're off to a fast start here.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 42-yard line. They go up the middle with Chubb. 40 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
He hadn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Ball on the 36 now. Here's a 2nd down and 4. Watson. That's to the right side and complete to Njoku. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 26. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. Watson on 1st down. And his throw here is incomplete.
Yeah, they're backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
3rd quarter action. Appreciate you joining us from Cleveland, Ohio. 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Watson. This is the tight end, Njoku. And he's brought down. Gain of 13 down to the 13. 1st and 10 in the red zone.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Watson. They set up the screen to Chubb. The broken tackle could not free him as he's brought down at the 10-yard line. Only 3 there on the screen at 2nd down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
7 yards left for 2nd down. Ball at the 10. A shotgun snap for Watson.
That's fucking. Are y'all gonna call anything?
It'll go as a gain of 4, and this will wind up being a 3rd and 3.
He dropped it. She was an easy touchdown.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st. Watson on 3rd down. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Oh, what am I doing? Okay.
And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. Well, Charles, just some visibly frustrated players and coaches on that sideline right now because those halftime adjustments didn't work. The turnover problems continuing here in the 2nd half, and the defense now sitting pretty comfortably as a result of that pick 6.
Hey, that's a great observation too, Brandon, because they did make adjustments at halftime. But how about this other group staying a step ahead despite whatever happened in that other locker room? No surprise they're leading, and it's appropriate that those defenders got to add to the lead directly.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And this will be a touchback as Grant opts not to return it.
That was really well.
The Browns drive about to get started. And you wonder, I mean, is it even possible, especially for the quarterback, to mentally reset after that quick of a turnaround?
Well, we're certainly going to find out, aren't we?
And now Watson throws another interception.
He threw it like the first two. Like, where's he throwing?
Are in great shape
I have
here
no chance at
as
that
they
fucking
take
ball.
over at their 36-yard line. So their woes on offense continue. That's the second pick thrown here in the third quarter.
And we know it was ill-advised, but that was an opportunity to help them get back into the game. Instead, he throws another interception, and now their task is even tougher.
So after the INT, it's Garoppolo. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked up on Thornhill. And the Browns are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. On first down, Watson. That's caught by the tight end, Harrison Bryant. 23 yards, the final tally.
And that's one of the better plays we've seen this offense put together so far. They haven't been able to get on track much at all. But listen, they're only down a couple of scores with the rest of this quarter, and the entire fourth remaining, so stranger things have happened.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Watson off play action. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. The second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Browns take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. So this back now to a 10-point spread, and you have to imagine they'll line up and go for 2.
Oh, no question about it. If they can get this to an 8-point game, they can make things awfully interesting here in these last few minutes.
Here we go. The Browns will go for 2. Here's Chubb to try to run it in. And they will get back to within 1 score as he is into the end zone, and the lead's cut to 8 here in the fourth. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. DeAndre Carter returning it. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. I'm sure that that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground. Keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
Give them 12 yards that time, and Las Vegas first.
Well, they've certainly spread the ball around so far, but they're definitely getting everyone involved now when you're throwing it to the fullback. Just shows how versatile this offense is and how everyone is a threat.
They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. Here's Garoppolo to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
And quickly they get to the line. Now Garoppolo throwing on 2nd. That's to the Notre Dame man, Michael
I
Mayer.
don't know what happened. That's so
9 yards
easy.
to
I don't
pick
know
up
what
there.
happened.
It's a 1st down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with
Shit,
intelligence.
boy, that's what
Found the
happened.
hole in the
Just
zone,
out the fucking
made sure the
position.
quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Running straight ahead is Jacobs. Got a pretty big hole as he's down to about the 40.
74 yards on the ground for him so far.
Well, at this stage, that's exactly what you want offensively. Good run on 1st down, stay in bounds, keep that clock rolling.
And look at that play chart that the play caller has in his hands right now. That's what you got to focus in on, because that's the
Why would he click on him, man?
Right now, he's looking at that 4-minute offense section. What running plays do we have to bleed down the clock and take care of the football? Right now, they're executing really well. These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. Garoppolo on 1st down.
Same target. It's Jacobs again.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. The Raiders on the move. A couple of big plays in succession.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Here's Jacobs. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Josh Jacobs with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Raiders have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this 4th quarter.
Carlson on for the PAT.
Bullshit. I know. It's looking messing up.
And he's been a busy man. 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Man, we only got 2 timeouts. This shit is over. And it's called a fucking stupid-ass timeout because the niggas gave me that,
This is 1st and 10.
spike ball play.
On 1st and 10, Watson. And he rifles one incomplete. That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different, no matter what you do in practice. Can't simulate it, right? So your decision-making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
On 2nd down, here's Watson. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Boy, here's a big one. You can just feel it. This is 3rd down now.
David Njoku.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. The 2 timeouts still remaining, but scoring quickly, a must. It's 1st and 10. Now a first down throw, Watson. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Look at the big man rumble. He's got room at the 30. And he gets it all the way down.
It's fucking lagging.
Oh, big-time credit. What a play design there. They wanted to get him loose in the open field, and they succeeded. He had all sorts of room to operate in, and they finally track him down inside the 5-yard line.
Here we go. 1st and goal. Watson. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
Chubb.
There was a hole. I mean, fuck, man.
He'll lose a couple. Back to the 5-yard
Good
line.
play call, coach.
I thought they were on
Drew
to
the
something with
safety
their play
away.
call and kind of went in reverse a little
Had
bit.
a hole.
Threw it on 1st down, then ran it on 2nd down. Not successful either way. What play call do they come up with here on this important 3rd down try?
Now Watson. That's out to Chubb, complete. And he takes this one into the end zone. And all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. Okay, so they got the score. Do you go for one here and save the possible 2-point conversion for later?
I think you do, because if you go for 2 here and you don't get it, that's deflation.
Yeah.
Now you wonder why you're even going for it. Take the easy one now and come back and try and get it later.
All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. Here's Watson. It's complete. But he will not get into the end zone. And that one hurts, as it will remain a 2-score game here in the 4th. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally. But here comes the onside kick. And it's the Raiders that'll come up with it. And that will put victory in sight for the silver and black. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. We got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down.
Terrible ass defense, man.
2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Good gain there on 1st down, and keeps them in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage
Stop
up
the
front,
fucking run,
good
especially
blocking,
with these
nice hole for him,
playbooks, man.
ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Now Garoppolo. That is taken in by the tight end Mayer. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And, Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.
What's on the come is not a call. I deposit, I do not withdraw.
All these heads are gonna roll.
Listen, the past bananas, but I haven't seen it. You thought it was over, you bragging ignorance, you lack the vision. I'm sacrilegious, I feel my ratchets, you ever offended my clearly crafted mission with crass intentions. You may have given them credit so they can save now. This ain't the end and you might as well go and lay down. Make way to witness the heights are going, I'm paid down. You pray for distance with guys like me, it's too late now. Preparation means opportunity, no? Being great, that's ambiguity, no? Too much at stake for your foolery, is it though? Keep on hating, it's fuel to me, did you know? What have I done? What are my motives? What am I thinking? What are you thinking? What's to be done? Who needs a motive? I won't be defeated. They don't want to see it, don't want to believe it, but no one won't stop to the most even. I'm close to achieving my goals. I'm needing to show them everything that I believe in. I ain't here to fight, Phil. I got everything to lose. Cheat codes, I'm flattered, but I don't need those. I ain't playing by the rules. I ain't playing with you. What these hands are doing. I ain't playing with you. Keep playing, I'ma show you what these hands are doing. Hold up. Beautiful tragedies happen more for the eating, and no umbrella can shelter the way I storm on your weekends. I'm not interested, I wanna form an allegiance. I'm simply captivated on how you more my achievements. One screw away from feeling I'm gonna lose it. So who's to blame if I cultivated a movement? Stupid claims I'm a lunatic and I'm clueless, but you'll rule the day when I'm doing this for amusement. Preparation means opportunity, yes. Being great is ambiguity, yes. Too much at stake for your foolery, this a test. Keep on hating, it's fuel to me, I ain't stressed. You gonna stop me? Well, ain't that so? Ain't nothing gonna block me from the pain I know. You have no other choice but to watch me reap the flames I grow. You probably think that I'm ungodly, but I ain't that though. But I ain't here to fight, Phil. I got everything to lose. Cheat codes, I'm flattered, but I don't need those. I ain't playing by the rules. I ain't playing with you. Show you what these hands are doing. I ain't playing with you. Keep playing, I'ma show you what these hands are doing. We ain't even. Dance submit when you daydreaming. Came needing to eat, I ain't eating in 8 weeks. And my mouth's watering like I stay teething. You can't reason with the animal that's loose and my brain's tweaking. You don't really know me. If you think you do get amnesia, got a problem, I'm subtracting you like a mad teacher. I'm that lethal like a threat to a mass preacher. I send you up to Christ if you crossing your act evil. Preparation means opportunity, maybe. Being great is ambiguity, baby. Too much at stake for your foolery, ain't it crazy? Keep on hating, it's fuel to me, you won't faze me. You ain't really hard like you imagine and bragging about being toxic, but you ain't really that hazardous. Rap God, if you don't believe in me, then it's blasphemous. Everything that you are is an acronym to my adjectives. But I ain't here to fight, Phil. I got everything to lose. Cheat codes, I'm flattered, but I don't need those. I ain't playing by the rules. I ain't playing with you. Show you what these hands are doing. I ain't playing with you. Keep playing, I'ma show you what these hands are doing.
Yeah, I should've served the other one, but he right back for another one. Quarter on a quarter, how you double up right off the bus. Soon as he touch down, run the money up. One-on-one. Water, a little vinegar mix, it's tough enough to take another. Still plenty room, you get money with my run, been nothing but a stun. I done up a bunch of them, this what got them ducking me. They don't come out the house like a punishment. The ones they jumping me. 4 or 5 years and they work is numbing me. Too forever, she won't rushing me. Ask anybody what's up with me. Rolling butt off. Been up a week, why could never out hustle me? They was older, broker than the younger me. Back then they couldn't with me. I ain't never put no card or made no money off no. Famous, you won't live. The net and what you post on it don't mean to a risk. All it takes for you don't get your way and now you feel different. All it takes for you to get that paper, now you feel different. All it takes don't talk you for a day and now you feel different. All it takes for you to catch a case and now you feel different. I swear I don't feel make me feel different. I swear I don't feel never feel different. Established. Better bow her head when I walk past her. Where your manners? As a kid, stay with my granny. Daddy went to jail for
Lost my only chance being happy. Damn, what happened? Outcome match my actions. Talk and I'll back it. Great example. I'm the standard. Come to preaching what you practice. Actually, I can't fathom or rationalize it. Move past it. He turned this from his section. Island daily, well respected, well connected. Look there, tell me God gon' let us into heaven with this. Stay focused, you won't live. The net and what you post on it don't mean to a real. All it takes for you don't get your way and now you feel different. All it takes for you that paper, now you feel different. All it takes don't talk you for a day and now you feel different. All it takes for you to catch a case and now you feel different. I don't feel, make me feel different. I don't feel, never feel different.
Why would I hold up my ransom when my scope like Richard Branson? Since the basement making items overseas and